ride from brought to you by Danger Zone. Um, there's no one here yet, so there's really no point in me talking. So I'm going to be quiet for a minute until somebody shows up. Hello, two people. Who's here and say hi, and then maybe when we get a few more people, I'll explain what's going on here. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Tiffany. Rosie, did I see you had actually joined? That was so nice of you. Or was that somebody else? It's been a long week, but um, I finally figured out how to fix my phone, which was throw it away and get a new one. So that's a lot less stressful. Thank you, Rosie. I'm pretty glad too. And it was annoying. Adjust the camera a bit. Okay. Well, to be honest, I should have fixed it a little bit faster than I did. Because um, I just sort of had to accept that the phone was broken. I wasn't doing anything wrong, and swap it in with an identical backup that I had on hand. It was just sort of one of those things where I get caught up in fixing the problem when really the problem is just switch to the backup. Nina Roberts, hello. Yes, yep, fixed now. Charge is good. All seems to have 57 people in already. Once it gets up above, well, I'd like to see it to get up above 200. And it's not even 3 o'clock yet, and we started 3. Nina Roberts, where are you in from? We are in Michaela's game design studio. Here at Kiwanis course. Nina, which casinos actually have coin pushers? Oh, 123 already. I'm just going to wait till we hit 200, and then I'm going to explain what we're doing to anybody who might not know. Oh, what the heck? I can explain it twice. I know, I've heard me. Um, so for this is our fourth session, isn't that right? Um, this is our fourth session. We started with a very bare bones concept for this game called Let It Ride. Huh, that's interesting. I go to Coin Pusher places to smoke. Um, and started out, it wasn't coming working. It wasn't coming together, and everybody was helping me with suggestions, which is um, why this has been so much fun, I think. Hey, Gennaro. So this is where we've gotten to, and I think Rosie, it's a lot different from when we started, isn't it? Well, take my word for it. It's a lot different than when we started, and a lot better. People would tell me they various things. Um, last time people were talking about how they couldn't understand what the figures in the back were, and they didn't like the skulls all over the front. So well, Michaela came up with a whole new concept for it. And she asked if she could use my Danger Zone Let It Ride um, logo for the game, and I said sure. And I figured it would be easier for people to understand what were on the plaques in back if it was the exact same thing as the Danger Zone background. Yes, that was something somebody pointed out, that it would be good if we had, instead of just having a red chip, if we had a stop sign or something like that. And um, I was talking about that point about a dead end sign. Yeah. I wonder how many cartoons there will be about Chuck Norris kicking the crap out of the devil or something. You see 7 of the 100 chips? Where? Okay, the way the game works, and I'll probably have to explain this a couple of times, is I bought in for $500. Okay? That means they put $1,500 in chips in there, along with so that's 3 stacks of 5. And then the dead end chips. The dead end chip ends the game. I've never under. If you want to find out how much a coin pusher costs, I don't know. Just Google it. It's not my machine. Um, and so the dead end chip ends the game. So we just start, and I put in 500, and I'm trying to get at least 500, if not more, down before any of the dead end chips falls in. Now, there are just as many dead end chips as there are 100 chips. They're just thicker chips, so they're taller. No, we're in the workshop, the design workshop of Michaela, who's the head designer at Gowanus Gaming, and the guys here have been helping me and Michaela design this game over the past 4 sessions. You can go back and look at the earlier sessions, but we're hitting it toward 400. Your granny got hit by a bazooka. Oh, I insisted that if she wanted a real test, she had to be set it up so that I can win real money. I take them to the cashier. Okay, time to start going. I may have to explain this a couple other times. Oh, one of the big questions I wanted to bring up with you guys today is Oh, the hundreds fell. Should there be anything on the lower level? Um, Maybe not prizes, but they have these wooden tokens that would sort of look like a wooden floor or I don't know I don't know what it did, but um, Falk said they were busy today. Oh, you mean the plaques? No, they're just there to push. Because we found if there was nothing to. What are you going to call your fans? Zoners. What else? Okay, here comes. Okay, let me get a little to the right here. Okay. The whole story is that Gowanus Gaming, the Gowanus Canal area is an arts community. And they like the idea of getting used or basically blank coin pushers and then having people design things for them. And Michaela had actually been doing that sort of thing for like Comic Cons and stuff. So I knew her even before we met again here. In fact, she's the one who told them to reach out to me because I would make a good member. Now, what happens when I win or lose? Let's just say I win. Then I can say let it ride. And let's say I win 1,000. Then go put up 3,000 in a chip stack. Okay, good. And you can just keep going. Thank you, Tree Rogi. That makes me feel so warm inside. What am I doing wrong? I would very much like to. I'm open to suggestions. Carlos. I do not. Do you mean which earlier? There's lots of earliers around here. Yes, you think after I smashed their development game, they would still cash out my chips. Wow, that's great. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah with an H. Why do I have to drop them when the tray is moving? I can stop the tray. This is skill. Look. See, I keep getting asked this, but see that skill stop button? I push that. It stops the tray. That's part of the game. I'm trying to stay as much to the right as I can because I don't want to get any of those yellow ones down. Thank you for that image, Riffraff. Watch this. See, not that they're not stacked up anymore. Basically, for this game, since how many quarters I have doesn't impact when the game ends. For this game, I basically can have as many quarters as I want. Just keep getting them. If I get a yellow one, the game ends. And if a yellow one comes off before the black ones do, I don't get to win. Do what more? What did I do? I put in 500. Each of these stacks is $500 chips. Rosie, could you help Henry out, please? Henley. I do not own the machine. I am in the workshop. In Michaela's workshop. He needs to be convinced I don't own this machine. Here's the workshop that we're at. Hey, Lone Buffalo, do you own the machine? Okay, this is getting really dangerous here. See, there's a limit to how much to the right I can play. Although that was good. Remember, if a yellow chip goes down, the game ends. See, they should ask me that. Yes, I do own several trolls. I am playing at Gowanus Gaming. Actually, I'm playing in the workshop of Michaela, who is the game designer at Gowanus Gaming. I'm not. Do you mean these things on the side? They steal quarters back to the house. That's how these machines make money for the owners. I don't mind having my chain jerked. It belongs to the Lone Ranger. So the big question here is, yes, the way the game works, which I will keep explaining. The way the game works is if one of those yellow dead end chips comes off, the game ends. So if one of them comes off before I even get a single 100 down, I lose my $500. Rosie, you remember how people were having trouble telling what was on the chips now? Do they get it? Do you see it? How much do you think it costs to play roulette or something else like that? Well, they seem to run around here on a 3-to-1 ratio in general. If you put in 100, I mean, you could start this game at 100 if you wanted. I do, but I go back and forth on wondering whether if I put I don't own the machine in oh, why didn't I start at 100? Well, frankly, because I started on 100 the other times and it just took the last game I played, I'd gotten up to 500, and then technical difficulties made me shut down. So I pretty much just started where I was. Hey, Barbarella! The Danger Zone cards, their only reason for existence is to push. And I wish they'd do a little better job of it, actually. I put in 500, then they give me as many quarters as I want. Well, they're practical too. They serve a function. Also, you need to know that if the yellow chips come when the yellow chips come off, the game ends. So if a yellow chip comes off before the black ones do, I lose. No, Rosie, maybe I should. Well, see, one of the ways in which this would be different from most current machines is that you would need whatever they call the guy who spins the roulette wheel or some other supervisor. Or, if you want to get a little more electronically sophisticated, you could probably set it up. If I pushed the left, see, well, there I went on the left. If I pushed the left, it would push a dead end chip down. See? If one of the dead end chips gets off, the yellow dead end chips get off before the blacks do. I never even understood what you meant by wiener corn in the first place. Oh, hello, Kermit, back again. Rosie, you're doing the job anyway. You might as well have the authority that goes with it. I'll see what I can do. And look, see, the yellows are on top of the blacks over there. Although there's a black, come to think of it, right ahead at the end of the end right there. Oh. Well, you've got the job. I just have to figure out how to set it up. Do me a favor, send me an email at coinpusherchallenge@gmail.com and we'll work it out from there. Well, they are moving, but remember, there's a hill at the end of the... Hello, Dynamic Interiors. Do you specialize in superhero layers? Yeah, but I don't want to... First of all, it's very rude to click on a lady without asking. Tim Tin Fan. Are you a Tintin fan, Tim Tin Fan? Ugh. They're having trouble moving because there's a hill at the end. Okay, I clicked you and it gave me the option pin message, report, or remove, none of which I want to do. No, I said no politics. You know what? I'm going to take a chance here. And I put a line all across. Well, in a chat room like this, you have to be strict about the rules so that nobody comes along and says something and then says, what they said, Rosie Al? For president, how come I can't say something else for president? Yes, they're having to be pushed uphill. But you know what? I'm going to try. Oh, maybe she is a moderator now. Shows what I know. Okay, I think I'm okay. Even though it's pushing the yellow chips as well, I think I'm okay for the moment, since they also have to go uphill. She's not a mod. Are you saying she's a wench? Oh, wrench. That's completely different. My apologies. No blue one in? I don't know what that means. Oh, that's true. You can subscribe to the channel. Wait, is that because you're a member or because you subscribe? I mean, you can subscribe to the channel for free. You can join the channel for, I think, 99 cents a month, something like that. I'm not pushing that really hard right now. Thank you, Malaysia! Okay. Ouch. Okay. This may slide. That would be great. Thank you. I think it's a lot more inviting than the skeletons. Just need to remind the people who've just come in, or just tell the people who've just come in, that at the moment I'm down. I have not wet anything. I put in 500, and if one of those yellow chips goes down, then I lose. Can you speak Brazil? Got to be very careful here. If the yellow chip goes down, I lose up the whole 500. But I really want to make that tower slide. No, Michaela's right over there, and she knows I'm honest. But you could set the game up so if a yellow chip, maybe with an RFD, whatever that is, in the chip, it would be able to detect it when it goes down. That's a really good idea. And I will take all the credit for it. Michaela, you can have all the credit for it. You wouldn't even need a camera, and it would certainly... See, they're always trying to cut labor costs. I mean, that's the great thing about slot machines. It's sort of self-service. I can't believe it's getting so close. Hi, Gerson Coban. The yellow chips are a little heavier, actually. At this incredibly tense moment of the game, why not take a break for the 5 seconds it would take to subscribe to Danger Zone? I'm glad this isn't a timed game, because I don't know, because I don't like time. If I get one, I mean, I win whatever I get. If I put in 500 and I only win 100, I get 100, and I'm down 4. You mean the chips that say 100 on them? They're worth $100. The silver coins are quarters. And crypto is Superman's dog. Or Supergirl's dog in the movie. Oh, you mean the quarters? No. Okay, I'm going to risk going after that 100 that's right on the edge, even though I might be pushing yellows. It's possible they'll fall back. It's U.S. money. Since I'm in Brooklyn, New York, what we tend to use around here is U.S. money. Odd, isn't it? You know, we just started working on developing this game like 4 days ago. I'm still figuring out how to do anything. You mean the rectangles? No, they're not Ghost Rider cards. They were last time, but nobody liked it. It was too hard to see. So they just have the same image on them as in the back there. Well, they also push. If I win all the hundreds and no yellow falls, and there's nothing more to play for, then I end the game. I'm not sure how to answer the question. It's the quarters basically come back, except for a small percentage that go in the sides. I could walk away and lose my 500. Oh yes, if you mean if I won 700, if I won my 500 back, could I decide to walk away? Yes. You can always quit. The way this game works is I put in 500. They in return I put down 500. In return they put down 1500. Which I can win if I get the hundreds off before any of the yellow coins come down. Something came down, didn't it? I wasn't looking. Did I? They used to be more common than they are now. What went down? Well, I can check in a second because I ran out of quarters anyway. Okay, let's see what I got. $300. I only need 2 more to break even. Woo! Well, they fell right off the top of that stack there. Okay. Hey, Joe. It's fine with me if people come on and watch for a while and then leave. But if you could subscribe on your way out. Ooh, big push. Ooh, another push. Okay, let's try it again. I have won 3 blacks. They're $100 each. That's why they say 100 on them. Good day. Do, do you Australians really spend all your time putting shrimps on your Barbies? Stop the pusher at the back. Add coins. Let it move an inch. Add more coins. It's just not that precise control. Hey guys, remember I'm an American. I'm not going to recognize flags. How about this? If I win, if I get my 500 back at least, and if I don't get my 500 back, you all subscribe. Did it come off? Why am I looking away every time? Did the... Oh, okay, so I'm up to 400 then. So I think I need to play it a little safer and play to the right. Now let me have my no, they're quarters, but since I just bought in with 500, they're just game pieces really at this point. In other games, you could. In this one, you can't. Anybody who would like to be a moderator, please drop me an email at coinpusherchallenge@gmail.com. How much, Mr. Dr. Noob? How much must you wait until what? Okay, let the table stop all the way at the back, and then what? Add coins. They're just falling on top of other coins. See, also, you're talking about a good way to get a big push all across the table, but I don't want the yellow chips down. The yellow chips mean I have to stop playing, and I'm still $100 down, I think. I may not make any money. Okay, clean out. Okay, here's my fourth 100. So I'm down 100 now. I agree with you. I'm hoping to do is get the riders down over here. Which will free up those hundreds, but we'll see. I want to answer the question. I know it's coming. What do the riders do? They push, first they push, then they get in the way. It is not. No. Well, I think maybe this is Michaela's workshop where we're playing from. Because the whole group of people in here helped design this game. Right, I just swung around and showed it. I don't think you can buy a cowboy. Um, right now, I am at Gowanus Gaming in the workshop of their game designer, Michaela, who's right over to the corner there, that hates publicity as much as I crave it. I'm trying to get at least one black 100 down before a yellow comes down. When the yellow dead end comes down, the game is over. Hey, Kiane. Now remember, one of the community rules is play nice. Hello, Bluebird Dreams. Did I get the 200? I'm not sure what you mean. Which game was it? Tell me which game. This is my third stream of the day. Well, first of all, the designer of the game, Michaela, is sitting in a chair to my right. Second of all, I'm honest. Okay, gotta get more quarters. While John is down here getting more quarters, this would be an excellent time to subscribe to Danger Zone. Danger Zone is cheaper and tastier than the other brands. Thank you. Oh, so I did want to ask you guys if you thought there should be something at the bottom before the plaques fall. But nobody said anything, so I assume you don't. Okay, I'm going to go all the way across. Are you talking about about there's well, I there were 15. I've gotten off 4, so there must be 11 still in there. Make sense? Well, I've been playing my heart out on the right and getting nowhere. So I figure. See, this would be a good game for a casino because it looks a lot easier to win than it is. Well, the ones under the yellows seem silly. That one has a shot. That one has a shot. Those two are just blocked at the moment. So it's just the two in the middle, really. Well, that whole yellow stack and the 100 just moved back. I don't know if that's good for us or bad. I'm going to try hitting it. Okay, that rider fell off, so they're out of there. I think I maybe just keep playing on the right. Maybe the riders will get out of the way, and that'll be good. I don't know. Guys need to keep in mind this particular setup, this entire game concept didn't exist a week ago. The Coney Island game I usually play in the night shift in the mornings. See how it says dead end? If a yellow chip falls off, that ends the game. What about the black? They're 100 chips. Well, Michaela, the designer, is watching, so she'll see it. But we might. Oh, thank you, Barbarous. Thank you, Barbarous. Jockey, I assume addicted means you subscribe. Those are the technical term for them is a plaque or a placard. I'm just calling them riders. They are there only to get in the way and to push. In the first stage of the game, they pushed. You can go back and see it later once the video processes. I bought in for 500. I have gotten 400 back, so I'm down 100. Email coinpusherchallenge@gmail.com. It is taking forever. I'll tell you, win or lose, I'm not going back for another round today because instead I'll invite you all to join me in Bay Ridge at around 5 o'clock at the Ridged Sports Bar, where they have Michaela, we're going to have to come up with something to speed this up. Oh, I'm not quitting. I'm just telling her. I mean, this kind of game, the Gmail, coin pusher. Sarah or Rosie, could you just type the, you know what, don't, it may not let you put in an email, but just put the first part in. The game ends not magically, not mechanically, not electronically when the chip comes down, but Michaela, who is the lead game designer, is sitting just to my right. And since I'm testing the game, she's keeping an eye on it. See, this is what they're just the same as the back. But they're not worth anything. I don't know. In general, I find asking is the best way to get things. Not that it always works. Cool, I'll check it later. Okay, I've given up on the right. I'm just going to try. I'm getting a little worn out here. It's been a long week. Okay, that may actually be progress. When someone is asking for money, just don't engage with them. There's no point in starting a conversation. Well, I will try playing in the middle. Maybe I can hit both hundreds in the middle at once, but I think it'll just knock quarters down. I have an idea. Muckfoot, give the other guy money. They're quarters. $1/4 of a dollar. If you put in a big block of text, a whole paragraph, it just slides right off too fast for me to see. I know I'm going to the UK in the summer. Pretty much to hit Brighton and other places for the 2p machines. Okay. Just be sure and subscribe on your way out. That's all I ask. Hope you have a good night. Well, neither 100. No, they're just. It would cost more to 3D print a coin than it would to I mean, these are 25 cents each. Yes, you're quite right. While John picks up his dropped quarters, it's turning out well. My doctor wants me to do squats. So, picking quarters off the floor forces me to do that. I really just can't get myself to exercise just for the sake of exercising. But if I'm doing a squat, to pick up quarters, that seems like it's worthwhile. Ugh. And while I pick up the quarters, you could take this momentary break as an opportunity to subscribe to Danger Zone. Be the first on your block to get to be a subscriber. Then make all your friends subscribe. What do you expect? A chip drops and the fireworks go off? There is no paper money on here. Okay, I'm putting in all the quarters I have left. Will that make you happy? I mean, I could still clean out and get more, but... Okay. Yep. I take it to the cashier here at Kiwanis Gaming and cash it in like you do any gaming place. Abigail Birchler! It's your birthday or something like that? It went away too fast. I am playing at Kiwanis Gaming in Brooklyn, New York. Listen, I know things are horrible, but we're going to leave international discussions. Here what go? Okay. Put 100 quarters. You can't drop them any faster than I'm dropping them. $100. You can win big. It doesn't mean you will. No, I think I can drop one and you can see. I'm going to drop one. I think I lost $5,000 once. I don't remember. But it's also what if you? I'm also paying monthly dues. Remember? Most of the time, over a month. I think the trick will be for the next time, Monday afternoon, fewer of the plaques in the game. They're just there to push and get in the way, but they've gotten in the way too much. So I think the next design change is going to be put fewer in. What good would tilting it do? Yep. Well, maybe not more chips. I think with less rectangles, there'll be less to get in the way. Maybe spread the chips out a little bit more. I got 4 back out of my 500. Okay, while I clean out, why don't you take a minute to subscribe to Danger Zone? I haven't been playing since 12 last night. I've only been playing since 3:30 last night. Okay. If I shake the machine, an alarm will go off and it'll shut down. There's no way to drop more than one at a time. I can drop them fast. But see, dropping one at a time doesn't really do you anything. This morning, to be honest, I don't remember. They blurred together after a while, especially at the end of the week. Was anyone there? Well, I'm glad you're not here then, because you'd wind up in jail. Okay, we may be getting lucky here. That is correct. It's possible that these yellows are sliding backwards. There is a steep incline at the end. Are you saying this game is taking so long because Chuck Norris is dead? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm starting to feel lucky here. Sure. This is where I put the coin in. Chuck Norris is up in heaven kicking St. Peter's butt. Why would Alex Jones love this game? He would just say I'm a crisis actor. Okay, then he's kicking the devil's ass. Well, there's something you need to know about stacking when they fall on top of each other. Yeah, technically it's not a great idea, but you'll notice that there are sort of two levels here already. See, two levels. So if I stack some, you see I can get a big pull like that. Do I control in what? I can stop it and start it, but that's about it. About 1 in every 365 people is your birthday twin. This Brina the Good Witch? Alright, Pete Hogan's Heroes. The 100 chip is $100. I put in 500. In return, they put in 1,500. There are no bills here. Just chips. I cash in the chips at the cashier. Where else would you cash in chips? Okay, I will make a ruling here. No politics, except Chuck E. Cheese. I don't believe everything on the internet because I write everything on the internet. It's all me. I don't know if it would accept Canadian quarters or not. I haven't seen one. I'm not at a casino. I am. First of all, I'm at a gaming club. Second of all, I'm in the game designer's workshop. This is a playtest on a game. I do not do this for a living, no. Okay, I'm going to put in a line. I haven't been playing this game since 3 a.m. I do night shift from 3:30 to like 5:30 maybe, and then do morning grind. From 9:30 to 10:40. Well, at this point, I don't need to win. I just need to get 100 down. Well, thank you, 00 Cash, for dropping by to lecture me. I need to get these hundreds down right here. Yep, but these are still moving. Nothing. I rob liquor stores. When the economy's bad, it's liquor stores where all the money are. I know they keep sliding back. It's driving me back. Oh, sorry, Rosie. I didn't mean to snap. You know, if something's upsetting you in your personal life, I'll be happy to talk about it. Because we're all here to support each other, but otherwise, well, your boss pisses me off too. Well, I was thinking of doing the B game on Monday morning, since it's been a while. Probably B and Starfleet Academy. It is dangerously close. Did something just fall? In fact, did a yellow fall? Nope, I see 5, I think. Oh, why did I do that? I'm not out of quarters. Michaela, they say you're a genius. I'm not putting in any more of my own money. That's not how it works. Never mind. And for that matter, let's get me to 50 million subscriptions just tonight. Hold on, that's my phone. Just a sec. I asked Michaela to get it, but she's on her phone, of course. Okay, as a professional comedian, Lion, I'll do my best. How much are the 100 chips worth? $100. I'm sorry, I didn't see the joke. Rosie, I could swear I saw these exact same comments when we started. Uh-oh. No, I put in 500 and I was playing for 1,500. Now I'm just trying to get one more 100 so I can get my 500 back. I'm feeling Liverpudlian today. Are the 100 chips real? In what? They're real chips? I don't know what you mean. How could you have a fake chip? I was hoping to get home to shower and change before. Okay, I'm just going to have to. I just need 100 to drop. before any of the yellows drop. Okay. You notice I'm losing hundreds out the side of the machine. I really have to get over to ridged, but two chips did not fall. I don't know what that means. Well, put your racist friend back where you got him. No, DW, but I love movies about gladiators. You're not a gladiator until you fought a lion. That's just the rule. I could do the right, but I'm not sure what it will accomplish. I have to trying to get just 100 chip down before the yellow chips go down. And see, that it just moved the yellow chip. At this point in the development, since we're in a workshop at Kiwanis Gaming where they develop new games, it's because the head developer is right over there. Enough with the dead celebrity talk. No. I need to get 100 chips down. You got a better idea? Okay, every celebrity mentioned here is going to be considered alive until the game is over. You do kind of have to stay within the parameters of the game, and handfuls is not parameter. If I put some on the left and the right, I risk pushing these yellow ones down. And if the yellow one goes down before the black ones, I lose. Michaela, I'm running late and I have to pee. Can I stop now? I could have stopped an hour ago. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Guys, I'm going to call it quit for this game right now. But if you want to, in like at 5:15, if you want to sign back onto this line, I'll be playing just a regular old bar coin pusher at Bay Ridge. Sorry, at Ridge Diner in Bay Ridge. So, guys, thanks for sticking with me. I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe on the way out. No, I'm not going to be playing. It's going to be reset, but we're going to take what happened today into account. It's obvious that it gets too slow at the end. We have to find some way to speed it up a bit. Okay, thanks, guys. And thank you all very much. You know, it's really much more fun to do this with you guys than it would be to do it all alone. And I don't know, maybe I'll make, so I'm down 100. It wouldn't be the first time. And thank you, Sarah. And thank you, Rosie. And thank you, Barbarella. And boy, I really got to pee. Talk to you later. Bye.